Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to do this simple mark I found on the website Rebrickable.com. I'll have the instruction. I have the link in the description if anybody's interested. But I found it very cool to. I have the parts to build this mark. It's very simple. It's a kebab stand, which I thought will look very well in my city in the downtown area. I want to build a couple of these stands, an ice cream stand, a newspaper stand, so on and so forth. But for now, I thought let me start with this since I have all the parts for it. So hopefully you enjoy this quick build. So let's build together. So like I said, you don't need a lot of parts. Pretty much the parts are actually, if you go on the website, the Rebrickable, and you find the kebab stand, I'll write the description of it. That way you can search for it. It has the inventory list there, so you don't have to worry about what parts I'm using. Since it's all there, you can even download it to Bricklink if you don't have the parts, and you can order them. But just quickly, for the sake of it, these are some of the parts I'll be using. The bricks, these kind of bricks that look like a stone. I have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 of them. I have a 2x4 plate, a 2x8 plate, white in color. Of course, you could do whatever colors you want, but this is what the color picture I had, so I just mimicked it. This is a plate, a 4x8. You need 2 of those. You need 2 of the 1x1 brick, and then you need one of these rolls. I don't know if it's a 2L. I believe it's a 2L maybe. You need some of these slopes. I don't know, I think they're 1x3s. Like I said, don't worry about what they are. They're all in the inventory list, but I just like to show them real quick. 1x4 plate, 2 of those. And then you need some of the 1x1 round bricks to show condiments, like like pickles and tomatoes and things like that. And then to make the kebab, you would need some of these brown, round cone kind of bricks. And you need one of those round 1x1 brick cylinder kind of type. Of course, you need the knife or an axe or whatever you have, or you could buy this. And you need one of those. You need 3 of these window right angled transparent. You need a 1x2 plate. You need that right angle 1x4, I guess. What else? Oh, you need, of course, to make the bread look like a bread, you need a couple of these, modified plate and a tile. Then we need another modified 2x2 plate, which will be used to hold the kebab in place. You need some of these tiles, modified tiles, to create the flame to cook the kebab. And another one, you need a couple of these, 3 of them for the platform. And then you need a bunch of these. You could use any colors you want. You need to be able to make, I used white because that's what the picture had. You need to have 4 of this and 4 of this. And for you need 4 of these combination. Again, you can have different colors. You could have white and black, or red and white, or white, yellow, or green, whatever you. But make sure you have 2 combination of colors. Give it that kind of style of roof. So anyway, let's build this real quick. Like I said, it's not that difficult. And I'll have, like I said, the website so you can refer to it. So pretty much all you do is you have the plate and you create the wall for the platform first, for the stand. Make sure that this faces the front, not the other way around, because you want that look of the brick. And then you put the 1x1 at the back, and that pretty much creates the platform, and then you cover it with this one. Feel free to use any color you want, but I just stuck to the picture just for whatever reason. And I didn't have the parts anyway, so I had to buy the parts. So I said, let me buy the same parts. Then you put the 1x4 plate, just like that. Start creating where you're going to be cooking the kebab. And then you put the slopes on each side. You're going to have something like that. Okay. And now I'm going to put the kebab on this side. No. So I'm going to create the flame on this side. So what I did is I put the right angled one and I put those modified plates or tiles, whatever you want to call them. And to keep the height the same, I put the 1x2 plate on the other side because I want to start building the roof of it, right? So that's that. Now before I do so, I want to start building the inside of it. So first of all, I want to put to present the glass so the customers can't just put their hands in. That's what it's going to look like now. And then I'm going to put the condiments and the knife and so on and so forth. So that's where I'm going to put the butcher knife here. Now I'm going to put some of the condiments. So I'm putting, let's say, the greenery here, which represents lettuce. I'm going to put whatever the yellow means, some color here. Of course, I'm going to put the kebab area. Now I'm creating the surrounding. The kebab will be on this side. So I'm going to put the bread on this side here. The way I'm going to do the bread is I'm going to take these modified plates and stack them on top of each other. And then to hide the knob, I'm going to stack this tile, same color. You could use brown, of course, light brown, reddish brown, whatever, to represent the bread. You got to just some sense in it, right? So then I'm going to put it towards the front, just like that. And there it goes. I'll get it later. And then I'm going to put more, maybe pickles here, some tomatoes. It's very hard to work with these small round bricks. So it's going to look like. Now I'm creating the boundary. And so that's what it looks like now. And here where I'm going to attach the bottom, where I'm going to attach my kebab. Now we have the foundation. Do this a bit like that. There we go. So that's what we have now. So now the next step is I want to build the kebab part before I put the roof on it, right? So but just to give you a quick look, that's the flames, condiments, the bread, and the butcher knife. Okay, with this being said, now I'm going to build the kebab thing. So if I do so, I'm going to put this 1 by 1 round, which has a hole in it, which will hold the rod of the kebab, representing the kebab, just like that. With this being said, now I'm going to take my rod, and I'm going to take these brown cone items. I'm going to put one from the bottom, just like that. And then I'm going to take these two brown, connect them together, and slide them in here. And then I take the next half and I just, to make the appearance of the kebab. Now I have a protrusion at the end, which will go in the black round here to hold it in place. And then I'm going to use this one here, this round piece, to hold, the other way around, to hold the kebab from the top part, to give it the height. So now we just slide in here. It should look something like that. Now we're going to start building the roof. We're going to take two of these, put them together, and make sure the design faces the outside. We're going to put one on this side, start building the height, and then do the same on the other side. So now we have the height. Now I can create, by placing the, actually I'm going to flip this around. That way it'll hold in here. Be better. Now I'm going to press it against the kebab. There we go. Let me fix it, adjust it a bit. I could do it either way. I'm just going to keep it this way. It looks better actually. Now we're going to do the decoration, which is the top part, which is these pieces. So the way you're gonna alternate between, in my case, it's gonna be red and white. Simple. So all we do is we put. I'm gonna start with the white. So I'm gonna put one here, and I'm gonna put this top of it. So now it looks something like that in the front. And then I'm going to alternate. Now if I do that with the red, I'm just going to add this 1 by 1 plate to give it that extra height, protrusion, so it shows like that. So you don't see the difference. And then you throw this back in here, and now you have an alternation between white and red. And now I'll just repeat the process till the end. So I already pre-built them. So I'm going to put a white, I'm going to put a red, and follow the process. Like I said, the color, you can put whatever color you want. I just happen not to have the parts, so I decided to buy the same colors based on the design that I saw by the individual who designed it. And you know, just to keep it consistent, the same color is used down here. So if you, let's say you use yellow, I would use yellow here. If you use green, I would use green, just to keep that fresh look to it. And that's pretty much how it looks like. So now this is the kebab stand. Of course, you could put a minifigure at the end here, who's going to be handling. I'm sure you could take some of the condiments out and maybe put a register, or maybe increase the plate size by 2 studs. That way you don't have to lose the condiment, and just have 2 more studs where you can add another for a cashier or registrar or some other cups for soda items, whatever the case is. but I tried to stick to the model I saw on Rebrickable, which again will be in the instruction, the description I mean, and the name of the item, and of course who is designed by, because I thought it was a nice design, very simple, not much for parts, but that's what it looks like. I think it's very very well thought of. It's very simple. It could go and be placed in your city, you know, in the downtown area, because you know when you go downtown usually you have these places where they sell like hot dogs and ice cream and things like that. So I thought, why not kebab? So there you go. Let's pretty much conclude the video. So again, please don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe button, and feel free to give me comments, feedback, and see you in another video, and let's keep building.